about that at that time. It was, you know, it was about me doing the right thing and making sure that I was gonna be okay in the future. Because everything everybody does to me, this is my personal opinion, that the next thing you do in life is gonna affect your future. And in life, that's all you can look forward to is the future. You can't look at the past and see, you know, some of the bad or good things you did, because I mean, it's all irrelevant at the end of the day.
He was definitely a surprise. And he's a blessing at the same time. So it was scary for me. I was 15, almost 16, and it changed my life forever. But it was a good change.
Growing up, it was interesting, man. I loved it. There's some great times, and there's been some hard times. And you know, my mom, she's real loving and caring, and you know, she spoiled me to death when I was younger. Just gave me everything in the world. And my dad was real. He was the same way, spoiled, loving, caring, but at the same time, he's real hard at me, and you know, making sure I did the right thing and I was on the right path.
Just being able to go to school and take care of him and live life, you know, normal life as a high schooler and as a mom on the side. It's a lot of work to be able to get home and do your homework on time and actually take care of, you know, a baby at the same time. So that's a struggle a lot of people don't have to go through, but having supportive parents helped me be able to finish that and finish high school and go into college.
I was too young to remember, but I would imagine it was difficult for a 16 and 17-year-old to take care of a child. I know they helped him a lot. My grandparents did, you know, help him take care of me and everything. But I know it was hard for my mom and dad, for sure. Especially my mom. You know, when you're 16 years old having a baby, you know, still in high school, it's not the easiest thing in the world. So probably just the thing that with my family that I went through the most is when I graduated from high school. My dad ended up moving to Houston for job purposes. They basically split up. But you know, the reason why they stayed together so long was because of me. Because especially in high school, that was a very important time in my life that I needed both of them around. So I mean, I knew what they were doing, and I knew, well, you know, what it was going to come to. But you know, it was kind of hard to see my dad leave, and you know, it was hard for my mom to see, you know, both of her men in her life leave. I know that was a difficult time for her.
We talked. I mean, he's my best friend basically. I've known him since I was like 13. So being able to talk to him when I need to, even if it's not about Isaiah, I still talk to him when I need help with anything with life. So him being in Houston and me being here, we still have the same common goal, is to help Isaiah get on the right path to make sure he succeeds in life. And that's one thing, even if we're not together as a couple, we'll be together as friends and parents, is to always make sure Isaiah gets to where he's got to go and has the support he has every day. And that's one thing that will never change, no matter how far apart we are. We're still gonna be there, be his backbone, and never leave him.
You know, growing up, they raised me like I was like they had kids before. They knew exactly what to do. It was just weird. Now that I look back at it now and I'm old enough to understand it, you know, you would think they would, you know, have some problems, you know, trying to raise me into a man and everything like that, but they didn't.
Has the drive and the will to do whatever he wants to do, and the world is basically his right now, that he can just go out and get what he wants. He has a love for family, which runs deep. He has love for friends, which runs deep, and that, you know, I admire of him. He's an honest to good person. Just, he has a big heart.
Chance to go make my dream in the NFL and all that, so, you know, my plan is just to you know, make it and, you know, and do my best and make it and do it as best as I can, so, you know, I can give back to my family. You know, when they need some money or they need, you know, something like anything like a car or a house, I want to be able to give it to them, because they've done so much for me, to the point where I can't do anything to repay them back at all. Not even this money I would make in the NFL would be even enough to repay them back. It would just be a little something. So, I mean, I would just want to be able to give them that little something and, you know, just make sure they're taken care of.